Dollar index last week achieved the bottom of this bearish channel, has shown a sharper recovery. As I told you in my last week's analysis, that there is a reversal indication, and it has given a reversal, but before that it has breached on the downside. It has breached the support levels of 1.01 on the downside. So now what to expect? Is it going to achieve the highs of this channel before it looks over to a downward move, or is it going to completely reverse? And if yes, which position we should take in order to profit? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. And yes, do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon and do watch till the end. Towards the end of the analysis, I will give you the trading levels and strategy. Let's start. Also, pressing the bell icon will keep you updated with the daily analysis and targets for major global markets and commodities. Now see, on the weekly charts, it is still trading in this channel, and the highs of this channel, if you see, for the next week is at around 1.035 1.037 levels. Now if you look at this high for the previous to previous candle, you can find same levels are going to be a good resistance. So possibly if it rises and trades above 1.03 levels, you can expect that there could be a further rise which might take it till towards 1.032 and then 1.037 and then in fact 1.034 levels. Achieving those levels, possibly we may see a little retracement. So why? Because see, the previous candle has a big tail and an upward pull and a flat top there, which means there was strong bullishness towards the and bullishness towards the closing, means there could be a potential little reversal. At the same, you can also see that the previous few candles were bottom heavy on this channel and were trading below the median of the channel. This time it is closed above the median. Possibly it can try to retrace a little till toward these levels, but let's have a further detailed look here. Now this is just on the weekly charts, and also one more point on the weekly charts. Yes, this was the support here earlier and it is taken the support from the same levels, but this time it has breached. So yes, if you see it trading any point of time in this week, next week or this month, if you see it trading below 1.01 levels, certainly you can expect that we are going to look at one and then this zone. This I have predicted long time back, that the dollar index has to see 0.98 levels, but let's see how far it stretches, because right now it is trying to reverse a little before it tries to move down again. These levels are almost certain that it might get achieved sooner or later. Till the time it trades in this bearish channel, we can expect or we can remain bearish on the dollar index. Now let's have a look at the daily chart. Similar observation on the daily charts. After consolidation, it has given a breakout on the downside and then the sharp recovery has been seen. Now this is the second green candle. Possibly we can see a third green candle, and I will definitely be watchful of how it behaves at around 1.035 1.037 and then this zone at 1.04. There are stronger resistances here. See this, multiple candles getting reversed from this zone in between 1.04 and 1.045. Hence this rise you should be extremely cautious of. It can possibly retrace from these levels. Right now it appears to be bullish, as you can see two bullish candles on a high note and closing on a top indicates that there could be a third bullish candle also. Now this is on the daily charts. Also on the daily charts, similar levels. Yes, it has breached. This time it was consolidating a bit. It has breached on the downside, achieved the bottom of this channel. Now possibly it has to come back till there. Let's see how far it takes. Now coming back to the monthly, on the monthly charts too, after showing three red candles with diminishing body size, but the previous candle had a almost, previous two candles had almost flat top, which indicates that even if it tries to recover, there could be a possibility that it may not be able to breach past this zone, because such a sharp recovery, possibly it may take a little time to break past such zone at 1.05 1.055 levels. So anyway, this zone is going to be of prime importance for dollar index in the coming few days, only if it breaches past this on the monthly charts. This is on the monthly charts, and hence it is going to take a little time for it to break past the zone at 1.05 1.055 levels, only above which you can expect a little more recovery. Now look at the monthly charts also. Lower lows are done, and if you draw a parallel, let me draw a parallel. For drawing a parallel on the monthly charts, it indicates that yes, certainly trading above 1.03 levels, we may see a little rise towards 1.035, 037 first resistance, then 1.042 the next, and then in fact it can fly till towards 1.048 and 1.05 levels. And this will still keep the dollar index into the bearish zone. So this is one part to it. Now let's have a look with the help of indicators. What are the indicators are suggesting here? Because on the daily charts first, on the daily charts, if you look, so far it was trading with divergence from the 20, 50, 100 period moving average, and it was trading below the 20 period moving average, which was certainly a bearish indication. Also, it was trading at the bottom of the Bollinger Bands, and now certainly after getting a push from the downside of the Bollinger Bands, it has traveled the extremes on the top side of the Bollinger Bands. Also, now it is trading above the 20 period moving average, which is situated at around 1.02 levels. So one thing you should be careful of, first 1.03, 032 levels, and trading above which certainly we can expect little more bullishness. This is the 50 period moving average line. Also, this is the top of the Bollinger Bands there. So that is the one part. Next is 1.02 levels are going to remain a very strong support zone for the dollar index, and only below which you can expect little more bearishness can be seen. So this zone is again going to be of increasing importance, 1.02 levels on the downside. Now look at the directional movement are crossing over for the bullish move, and it has been trading bearish so far for last couple of months or more, and now it is trying to go bullish from here. Now see, the MACD is also trying to diverge, and it is rising at the negative levels. It is possibly looking forward to cover an upward journey for a little while, and hence probably we may see little more bullishness on the upside. The stochastic too is trying to look upwards. The RSI, which was trading at bottom, has suddenly taken a reverse turn, and it is now looking upwards, indicating bullishness there. This is on the daily charts. Let's have a look at the weekly charts. On the weekly charts, it is above the 100 period moving average and trading below the median half of the Bollinger Bands, indicating it is in the bearish zone. Now look at the directional movement is still bearish. It is trying to converge a bit. The stochastic, which is trading oversold for multiple weeks, now is trying to look upwards, and that is why I did say that it is showing a reversal sign, and there is a potential recovery which we might see. And yes, it has shown a sharper recovery on the upside. Now it is looking upwards. Possibly we may see a little recovery here, and it can continue to do so for next couple of weeks, but then 1.05, 1.055 zone potentially it may try to achieve before looking forward to a downward move. Now look at the MACD. This is trading bearish, and this is looking forward to converge crossover for the bullish move. See, it has taken a sharp dip from the peak here. It has taken the highs, and look at the candle size. The candle size is consistently diminishing, which is indicating that there is could be potential conversion from here. It can try to converge crossover on the upside. The RSI from which dropped or crashed sharply from the overbought levels have seen the bottom, now trying to look upwards, showing little strength here. Now, monthly charts. On the monthly charts, yes, it is trading above the 20, 50, 100 period moving average and 1.07, that is the 20 period moving average, giving it a very good support there. The directional movement was extremely bullish. Now it is trying to narrow the bullishness. It is trying to converge here. The stochastic, which has seen a sharp reversal from the overbought zone, and it has come to oversold zone, now trying to recover a bit on the upside. At the same time, now remember, see, the MACD is on the verge of a crossover, and this is a sell cross, and remember that is why that even if it tries to stay bullish for a couple of weeks, it can give you a good drop, and it can continue with the downward momentum for a little while. And in the beginning of the analysis, we did see, and I did tell you that 0.98 levels probably can get achieved in dollar index, and it will get achieved. Now how far it takes, how much time it is going to take, that is the question. Right now there is a possibility that it can continue with the downward move. So yes, couple of weeks it can try to rise, but obviously after that there could be a drop either in the month of March or maybe at the end of this month itself. Now RSI has also seen a good cool down, and it is still at a comfortable levels. Now see, you've seen the charts, you've seen the indicators. Let's have a look at the trading levels and strategy for next week. And before we proceed, yes, if you want to learn this art of trading, you can join my mentorship batch. The 19th batch starts on 6th of February. Do not miss this opportunity. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. So next week when you see it trading above 1.0285 levels, you can buy for 1.0315 and 1.0335. Now the after this we may see it hitting 1.035. Now this is a very good resistance level, 1.035, and if it breaks above, certainly 1.035 and 1.037, these two levels I will look forward to breaking, above which it may try to land at 1.04 and 1.0425 levels. Now the next resistance zone is this. There could be a potential for it to rise till here. There is a potential for it to rise till here, but still, as I said, this is going to be the first resistance zone at 1.035037. It can potentially see a reversal from here, or else it may try to get the resistance from this zone, because beyond this certainly we may see 1.045 and 1.05 1.055 levels in the coming few weeks, couple of weeks, before it looks forward for to a crash again. And if you see it trading now, see on the downside, very important, on the downside, yes, you can sell here at 1.0245 levels, below which you can expect 1.022 and 1.02 levels, but do not consider, see this is going to be a very good support at 1.02. Only if it breaks below 1.02, certainly little more bearishness will be seen, and then it can get dragged towards 1.017 and 1.015, the next support. Below that we may see it hitting 1.02. Now the next strongest support is 1.1. Only and only if you see it trading below 1.1 any point of time in coming few weeks, you can expect that we may see 1, and then below that certainly 0.98 level in the next few weeks itself. Now we are not only talking about the next week, but yes, we are talking about next few weeks, because the downward trend, it can resume any point of time. Till the time it trades below 1.055 level, certainly you can expect little more bearishness. But first bearish indication is if it stays above 1.035, 1.037. If it stays above, below this, certainly you can consider that we can see a reversal, and then this zone at 1.04, 1.025 levels. And as I said, till 1.55, 1.055 levels, I will remain bearish for dollar index, and I will expect a reversal on the downside. My long term, near term targets are till towards 0.98 levels, and in fact below that also. Hence take your positions accordingly. And for the next week, you have to keep in mind these positions and keep trailing at the targets. Once your first target is achieved, book your profits. Take a next trade for the next target if you see it trading in the same direction, or you can shift your stop loss to your first milestone and preserve your profits. Preserving the profit is the most important thing. As we have seen the last week swing, it can swing either which ways, but mostly probably we have to still any point of time trade with a trailing stop loss. Trade accordingly. Have a great profitable trading week ahead. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals group, reach out to me for more details. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading week again.